Thank you so much for having us today, Mr. President. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll get to the flood control projects first.
Okay.
Okay. Meron kayong binubuong independent body, no, para imbestigahan yung mga anomalous flood control project. Can you tell us sino yung mga kasama dito sa independent body na ito?
Well, what I can tell you is that unang-una, nagbubuo nga tayo ng tinatawag naming Independent Commission. Wala pang formal name, pero yun ang binubuo namin. Independent Commission para imbestigahan ito nga ang mga lumalabas na anomalya sa mga flood control project. Yung mga personalities, ayoko namang maunahan ang actual na announcement dahil hindi pa solid talaga, pero malapit na.
Pero paano sila maiba po sa mga existing agency like COA, Ombudsman?
They're completely separate from government.
But how powerful will they be?
We will give them all the powers that are necessary for them to come to a conclusion, to come to some findings, para meron naman, alam natin kung ano yung nangyari. At isa pang bagay dito na napakahalaga para sa akin, dahil ang lalim na ng problema. Ang nais ko talagang malaman, paano ba tayo umabot sa ganito?
Paano nga ba?
Hindi nga
Bakit maging ganitong massive yung corruption?
Nung ako'y governor, hindi ganito. At bukod pa sa laki ng halaga ng nakukuha ng kung sino-sino na tao na wala namang karapatan na bulsahin ang pera na yan, bukod pa ron ay hindi nila tinatago.
Garapala na po. In your words, it's economic sabotage?
Yeah. Kasi ngayon sila, walang pakialam.
But how did it become that way?
This is what I really...
so brazen?
How did we evolve? How did the system evolve? So it became like this. It did not happen overnight. This happened over many decades. And we have to figure out kung ano ba talaga ang nangyari para hindi na mangyari ulit, to put the safeguards in place, if it requires legislation, if it requires restructuring the government, lahat yan kailangan natin gawin. Pero kailangan natin malaman kung paano tayo, nasasyak ako, hindi ako makapaniwala na nandito na tayo na ganito na ang gobyerno na...
But so many regimes and it just keeps getting worse. So
It did.
So how did we get here, and what can we do now?
Well, I cannot give you a complete answer to how did we get here. The simplistic answer will be, paano tayo nagkaganto? Dahil pinabayaan. And what can we do? What we can do is to find out how this happened, who are the people that are involved, make them answerable for their wrongdoing, and fix the structure so this is not allowable.
Okay.
That's the word that I think that it became allowable. Okay lang.
Yes.
Hindi problema yan. Hindi krimen yan. Sige lang.
It was normalized.
Yeah,
It's
normalized.
people have come to accept this, no?
Yes.
But to the level na 30% na lang yung naiiwan sa mga proyekto, astounding yun.
That's the part that talagang hindi ako makatulog pag iniisip ko. Paano tayo nagkaganto?
That's why we're really looking forward to this independent body which you will be forming.
Yes.
And we're just wondering, how powerful will this body be? Will they be able to even investigate the congresspeople, the Senate?
They will have the
subpoena
authority
powers?
to investigate anything and anyone. Otherwise, then what they will have, they sasabihin, may sacred cow na naman, o may pinoproteksyonan dahil kasama sa politika, whatever. Pagka nangyari yun, wala rin kabuluhan yung kanilang investigasyon.
Okay, Mr. President, pakiramdam ng marami, talagang nalulunod na po tayo sa korupsyon, no? Sometimes, yung mga ordinaryong mamamayan, medyo we ask ourselves, ano bang magagawa natin? Nag-launch po kayo nitong initiative na pwedeng magsumbong directly sa Pangulo, yung mga gusto magreklamo, no? How effective has this been?
Since we created the website, we have 12,000 plus already reports that are coming in. And these reports, hindi lang
Hindi lang flood control projects.
Hindi lang. May mga paving, mga road widening, maraming dumadating. Of course, we started talking about only flood control. Pero syempre, nagkaroon ng tao ng line of communication sa akin na para makapagreklamo sila, ginagamit talaga nila. That has been very effective. And that's why I encourage everybody. Tuloy, lahat ng hinihikayat ko kayong lahat. Pagka meron talaga kayong gusto ireklamo, ireklamo ninyo.
I would think it's heartbreaking when you see all these Filipinos working so hard, tapos on the flip side, nakikita ko nyo yung massive corruption na nangyayari, no? I mean,
No, I'm not disheartened. I'm not disappointed. I get very, very angry. How can you do this to people that have worked every day of their lives? Walang ginawa ito kundi magtrabaho. Nagsakripisyo ng mahirap for very little. Just to be able to send money home, just to be able to feed their family, send their children to school. That's all they want in life. Kukunin nyo pa sa kanila yon para bumili ng Rolls Royce.
Mr. President, masakit na nga yung mga...
Oh, horrible situation.
Actually, ako, nasasaktan ako. Pag nakikita ko, pag naririnig ko, may mga nag-a-apply ng Portuguese citizenship, Spanish citizenship, at kung ano-ano pa, no? Parang, I guess, sometimes people are feeling hopeless when they see the massive corruption and, but what would you like to tell them?
There's hope. Have hope. We've seen all of what people are complaining about or having to live with. Yung kailangan ninyong pagtsagaan, pagtiisan na araw-araw niyong mga buhay. Alam namin yun. At lahat ng aming gawin, na kayang gawin, ginagawa namin. Pero yun na ngayon, babalik na naman ako doon sa nasabi ko kanina, na ang lalim ng kalawang, ang lalim ng
Yes.
ng bulok. They keep saying, how about if these are your friends? How about if these are your kaalyado? I said, what can you do? And I said, we're making an omelet. We're going to have to break some eggs. There's just no way around it.
Even if they're relatives as well.
Well, who's more important? Your friend, your political supporter, or every single ordinary Filipino citizen? Who's more important? To me, it's the Filipino citizen. Nobody is more important than Filipinos. Nobody, not one person is more important. Not me, not anybody is more important. Whatever it is that's going to be good for Filipinos, you sacrifice that for the Filipinos. That's what being a good Filipino means. You make sacrifices for the country. You make sacrifices for your people.
You're teary-eyed.
Yes, because I'm very upset. No, because I see people having a hard time. And and they don't deserve it. Mabuti ba kung masamang tao yan? Dapat parusahan. Hindi naman eh. Walang ginawa yan kundi magtrabaho. Kundi mahalin ang pamilya. Ba't mo paparusahan? Para magpayaman ka? Yeah, that makes no sense to me.
Sa dami ng sakit ng ulo nyo po, do you ever regret being president?
No. Not for
You didn't even pause to think.
Not for one moment.
Why?
Because I am given the opportunity to the privilege, the opportunity and the chance to actually do something. All of the things that I complained about all my life, now I can do something about them. And that is the greatest privilege that anyone can be granted.